What do we got? What is that? Wait, I think that's silver. And I'm getting a -1 right here, so I'm inclined to believe that it's going to be junk, but yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. What do we got? What is that? Wait, I think that's silver. Is that really silver? I think it used to be a silver ring. Well, I'll tell you what, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, that's some sort of silver. I can't tell you exactly what it is. It's been really badly damaged, but that is silver. So, all right, I've only been here a couple minutes and I've gotten a junk chain and a piece of silver. Yeah, honestly could not tell you with the life of me what the heck that was at one point in time, but it is definitely silver. There you go. Yeah, I think that's an Allen wrench. Hello, Allen. All right, my detector's about to die. This was horrible sounding in the hole, and now I think it's either a dime or a copper penny. So I may be getting my, right now I'm using my 900. I do have my 800 in the car, so I may have to go get that. But until then, we have a dime. Kind of thinking it might be a little tiny piece of copper. Is that what I'm seeing right there? What that is? Yeah, I think that's just a little tiny piece of copper right there. All right, this actually sounds like another low tone. Still there. It sounds small. Okay, it should be. Sounds really small. I think I see something right here. Yep. Tiny little piece of a, I think it's actually a little piece of jewelry of some sort. I think it's long since fallen apart. But if you look, I think it actually had a little stone there at one point in time. All right. Well, got our first tent stake. Lucky us. And I got it out of that hole, which means I'm going to be spending some time to fill it in. Well, I can see it in the scoop. Yep, tent stake number 2. How do you call a dinosaur in for dinner? A dinosaur whistle, of course. Let's see if it works. Uh-oh, dinosaur's going to be coming. All right. Got a high tone. It's in the 80s to 90s. Kind of thinking maybe a quarter. Ooh, I think I see a quarter. I do. All right, we got a quarter, so all we need is a nickel and we held the cycle. I'll tell you what sounds really good. These little brass and copper screws. That's how small the pieces we get. Look at that. That is tiny. This is my pinky. It never ceases to amaze me how small things you find. Come on, Bobby. Yep, Bobby left her pin. I think I got a couple of targets coming out of here, but I think I may have actually just gotten a copper penny. Still no nickel, but I think that's what that is. Yep, copper penny. I think there might actually, it was a low tone, so I'm kind of thinking that's not what I was looking for. I think there might be something else in the hole. Might be iron. Sure sounds like a very small low tone. Could be a little patch of black sand that's just falsing off of. Well, I think it's in here. Sounds very small, whatever it is. Maybe a tiny bit of stainless steel, I think is what I'm seeing here. Yep, it's exactly what it was. A little bit of stainless steel, really low tone. Heck, let's see if I can recreate it. Yeah, negatives up to, it goes all the way up to a 13, but starts at like negative 19. But oftentimes those are actually the ones that sound, you know, the worst can actually be a gold chain or something along those lines. Time to fill in this big old hole. Tiny blob, you're right. Sounded great. Yeah, I'm getting a mid-tone, 27. Might be my nickel. Maybe. Really quiet, but I've heard that mid-tone enough times to think that it might be real. Now I'm kind of thinking tiny blob, you're right. Really small, whatever it is. Yep, I think I see a tiny blob, you're right. Right there. All right, my battery's dying on my detector, so I'm gonna go grab my 800. But look at this. Out of that giant hole. So I'm gonna fill this thing in, walk up to my car and get my other detector. But that is big a tent stake as you can find. I like the color green. That's a pretty big set out there. You can kind of see, when I say set, that means a lot of waves coming in a group, also known as a set. Yeah, that last wave was pretty big, so swell's definitely building, which is a good sign for us. And maybe tomorrow we'll have major sand movement. So I did have to go back to my car and get my Equinox 800, as the battery did die on my 900. So let's see how we do. Hopefully we can get some stuff. All right, back with my trusty old 800. This thing's bouncing around from 24 to negative 18. If it is a 24, there's a good chance a dime or a penny. And if it's a negative 18, which is starting to sound like, well, yeah, actually, that's a 17. Does not have a mid-tone to it though. So I'm inclined to believe it's going to be a zinc penny maybe. 17. What are you? Zinc penny covered in black sand. That is what you are. Never ever spendable. Inclined to think I have a coin right here. High tone. Kind of mid-20s to 30, so it might actually be a quarter. 30 is usually a quarter. Be cool if it's a silver ring, but I think it's a quarter. I see a very green quarter right there. I do. Super green. There you go. Crusty, crusty, crusty. All right, a couple surface finds, both of which are plastic. Thought this one was a plastic bottle top, but it's not. Just some other kind of plastic thing. And then this is an earpiece for kids' sunglasses. And I honestly think I found the matcher to it the other day. But yeah, get a little trash off the beach. Huh. Got a little bit of a mid-tone right here. 14. Probably like a pull tab maybe, or might honestly be iron too. Just does not sound good. Pull tabs usually sound great, by the way. Anyway, I can just shake it and scoop, but I kind of feel like, oh, there it is. Tiny, tiny, tiny nail. Actually, I think it's part of a lobster trap. It's got that plastic coating on it. It's another another tent stake that I just bent in half. Thing started by sounding absolutely awful. Thought it was a tent stake. I'm kind of inclined it might be something else. It's a constant high tone, 26. Maybe a dime. Oh, it's actually a quarter. Ah, there you go. Got a low mid-tone, 7 and 9, and I found a lot of good stuff there. So let's. I think it's gonna be can slaw. Yep, it's can slaw. I just got this kind of interesting. It's almost a, say, a cone of some sort, and it's definitely like brass or copper, but it does have a little bit of iron attached to it as well. Really kind of interesting. Almost worth cleaning that thing up. I probably won't because I won't remember, but kind of wild looking. All right, I have a 2, and I think I see a little bit of stainless steel right here. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Maybe a watch bezel or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's part of a watch. Yeah, almost certain that that's what that is. I think I got a low tone right here. Sounds really small. Be nice if it's still in the hole. Well, it's out, so I think it's something real small. Should be in here. Yeah, a little bit of can slaw. I got an 8-9. Sounds decent sized actually for a change. So it's pretty shallow though, so. Uh-oh. That's the old bobby pin. Sounded so good for a second. We're gonna have a nice sunset right behind Catalina. See a couple ships out at anchor out there. And get a whole heck of a lot prettier in the evening. Just starts getting all that contrast to the, to the sky. A little bit of a high tone here, but I think it's iron. Yeah, it sounds like iron with a high tone. Yep, that's what it is, little nail. Right there, tiny. Nailed it. Got a low tone. And I think I see something kind of gray. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know, some little piece of metal. Okay. Just got a high tone out of this hole, and I think it's going to be a quarter. Pretty sure I see a quarter right there. Yep. Yeah, it's a mid-tone, but it sounds horrible. I think it's going to be something really small. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's like a little teeny copper screw. Look at that. Tiny copper screw. Tento Stako. All right, I think we're about 10 minutes away from Total sunset. Definitely worth watching. How is that? Pretty impressive. Santa Catalina is awaiting for me. Santa Catalina is awaiting. I can't remember the rest of the world. Wow, look how pretty that is, huh? Santa Catalina Island out there, looking so majestic. Well, definitely not a bad view. Well, almost sunset. I think we're just gonna sit here and be quiet and watch the sunset. Getting a little dark, but I think, boy, I'm not totally sure. So part of me thinks that might actually be silver, not, I thought it was a fishing weight, but I think it might actually be something silver. Might even be like a bead or something. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to believe that that's not junk. It's looking very purpley. Interesting. Definitely have to look at that when we get home. Yeah, it really looks like something else. Yeah, I kind of think that might be silver. Tiny copper. And I think I have a deep fishing weight. That's what I think it was. Yeah, it's like a 2 or 3 ounce pyramid weight. The bottom of that hole. It's a good sign though. I got a 1415 on the Equinox 800, which could be a really good target. Got a lot of good things. Now it sounds like all iron. Yeah, sounds amazing now. 1415 still. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything good. I'm not seeing something right there that's round. No, I think it's just some sort of washer or something like that. Yeah, it's some sort of brass or copper. And I got a high tone out of that hole. Did not sound like a high tone. Now it sounds like maybe a dime or a copper penny. I think I see it right there, and I think it's gonna be a dime. Now this one could be a low tone. I like it when I don't get it on the first scoop. It's a little deeper. It could be a distorted signal. And oh, whoa! Do you sound amazing? What do we got? 1011. Oh, come on, be the goods. Be the goods. I don't see anything yet. Is it in here? It's just a little piece of copper or something. Man, that sounded unbelievable though. I have a 12, and I'm hoping it's my nickel. Oh, I think I see it. I think I literally just finally got the cycle after dark. It is. There you go. The after dark nickel saved the cycle. All right, here is another wrap up. Look at all this iron. Crazy. Check this giant 10 stake out. Got an Allen wrench. The rest of it is just miscellaneous 10 stakes and other little pieces of iron. Did get a little bit of copper, very little bit. I did get this stainless steel watch bezel, a little bit of can slaw, tiny bit of stainless steel right there. Did get 5 plastic bottle caps, one of these Stay Fresh lids. I did get 1 full-size fishing weight, 1 split shot. I did get this cool, that's right, and I'm reluctant to blowing it because last time I did it, T-Rex came, but what the heck. Dinosaur whistle. I did get this child's sunglass earpiece, and it's so funny is I had actually found another one a few hunts before that, so kind of interesting. I did get 4 quarters, 2 dimes, 1 nickel, 3 pennies, 2 of which are going to be unspendable zincs. 1 is a copper penny. That means I did get the you-know-what, rhymes with Eichel, 1 time. As far as good things go, and I didn't get really much. I did get this little silver earring. I did get this chunk of silver, which is really weird. I don't know if it was a ring at one point in time or what, but it does test out as silver. I got this little charm. I got this little piece of whatever it is, some sort of jewelry. So not a lot to speak of. But if you guys are interested in CKG products, please go to the description of this video and go ahead and check out their products. Do love the titanium scoop that I use most of the time. So if you guys are interested in it, once you try one, you'll be mind blown how light it is. Also, if you're interested in the headphones I use, they are Tony Eisenhower waterproof headphones. He makes them custom. His link is also in the description of this video. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these two videos.